Welcome to ECTV News. I'm Eric Mangrum.
And I'm Brianna Marr. On Wednesday at 5 p.m., the women's lacrosse team hosts Wellesley at the Hempstead Stadium. Once the game ends, head over to Gully's at 7 p.m. for potluck and karaoke night, hosted by the Intercultural Club. Also, at 7 p.m., there will be a time management workshop in the Tutoring Center, just in time for the middle of midterms week.
At 7:30, CAB presents Plant a Flower and Shamrock Shakes in the Lower Callahan. On Thursday at 8 p.m., the Sandlot will be playing in the Lower Callahan for the #TBT Movie of the Night.
Now let's take it to sports with Jess and Nick.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to ECTV Sports. I'm Nick Weinstein.
And I'm Jess Carroll. The Endicott women's basketball team finished up their 2015-2016 campaign over the weekend in the ECAC tournament. The Gulls won their quarterfinal matchup against Elms and lost in the semis to first-seeded Keene State 82-72. They finished their season with a 17-12 record and will say goodbye to three seniors, Katie Lowry, Katie Manning, and Kelsey Cuddy, the 1,000-point scorer who would go down as one of the best players in the team's history.
Moving on to the men's side, the EC men's basketball team capped off their historic 2015-16 season, winning their first ever NCAA tournament game, shocking number 22 ranked Catholic University in the first round. The Gulls came out victorious 84-76, pulling off the huge upset. The next day, Endicott came up just short, losing to Worcester College 91-83 in overtime. The Gulls finished up their season 19-11 as junior guard Max Matroni scored his 1,000th point in the process.
The Endicott women's hockey team wrapped up their inaugural season losing a heartbreaker in the double overtime to first seed Stevenson. The Gulls fell 2-1 in the CHC championship game and claimed the runner-up trophy in the league's first season. The team finished with an impressive 14-7-4 record.
Back over to the men's side, the EC men's hockey team fell just short of their ultimate goal to win the postseason championship this past weekend at the Raymond J. Bork Arena. Endicott lost 4-0 to third-seeded Salve Regina in their first and last season in the ECAC Northeast Conference. Next year, they will transition to the new CCC Hockey Conference. The Gulls finished up a remarkable season, claiming the runner-up trophy in the conference with a 16-9-2 overall record.
The men's volleyball team currently sits atop the NECC standings with a 6-1 conference record. Last week, sophomore Troy Reardon was named NECC Player of the Week, while teammate Ryan Healy picked up Rookie of the Week honors. The Gulls also played last night and lost their first conference matchup 3-1 to Regis. They return in action on the 22nd at home against Leslie.
Now moving on to spring sports and women's lacrosse, the Gulls fell in their first two games of the season 19-10 to MIT and 13-7 to Wheaton. They will look for their first win on Wednesday as they host Wellesley. Freshman midi Jamie Balboni was named CCC Rookie of the Week as she scored 4 goals in the first 2 games combined.
The men's lacrosse team won their first game of the season over the weekend, defeating 14th-ranked Union 13-12 in overtime. Senior Peter Field Jr. scored the game winner in overtime. The Gulls currently sit at 1-2 overall as they host Middlebury on Tuesday. This win was the first for rookie head coach Eric Haggerty.
On to the Diamond up at Northfield. The Endicott men's baseball team won their first game against North Shore rival Salem State 8-6 on Monday. Senior center fielder Corbin Hyde highlighted the day with his first career home run, helping the Gulls secure victory. J.J. Branch picked up his first win of the season, while senior classmate Nick Quattro picked up the save. The Gulls will head south over break for a series of games in Florida. And that's going to do it for us here at the desk. I'm Nick Weinstein.
And I'm Jess Carroll.
Go Gulls.
On Friday at 7 p.m., all residence halls will be closed and spring break will commence. Enjoy the week, Gulls.
And now weather with Jill Watch.
El Nino on the Weather Watch report. Heavy rain, snow, and blustery winds have been moving through California this past weekend, causing downed trees and flooding. More rain is expected throughout the week. The weather for Beverly is heating up as we near the end of the wintry season. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with temperatures in the low 60-degree range, with a 10% chance of precipitation and winds at an average speed of 11 miles per hour. This Thursday, you should get out your rain boots and jackets because chances of rain are at an all-time high for this week at 70% with temperatures in the 50 to 60 degree range. Scattered showers are predicted to linger into Friday morning to the late afternoon with average temperatures at an all-time low for this week at 50 degrees. The rain will finally stop this Saturday with partly cloudy conditions and temperatures heating back up to the 60 degree range. Sunday, the average temperature will be in the 50 degree range with partly cloudy conditions. That concludes our exclusive outlook of this week's weather. Now back to the desk.
On Sunday, March 20th, residence halls reopen at 10 a.m. On Monday at 7:30 p.m., EC Habitat for Humanity will be having a meeting in the Lower Callahan.
Now let's take a look at Shake My Head News with Simone and Brooke.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Shake My Head News. I'm Simone Varia.
And I'm Brooke O'Leary.
An Israeli soccer player is quite unhappy after being dropped off a stretcher by paramedics. They were carrying him off the field when one man lost his grip and dropped the stretcher, causing the player to fall off the side. The player got up and slapped the stretcher away and was escorted off the field by teammates.
An Illinois woman was arrested for driving under the influence after police found her driving around with a 15-foot tree sticking out of her front grille. The 54-year-old Marianne Christie failed to remember when and where she hit the tree. Who would have known anyone could be this oblivious?
In South Africa, cyclists had an unexpected coach jump in on their warm-up. An ostrich decided to trot on their route and run alongside of them for a good minute. Cyclists almost fell off their bikes from laughing so hard. That must have been one really fast bird.
An Ohio man was recently denied parole for the 6th time in 40 years. David Allen Chapin, who was serving a life sentence for killing his roommate and then proceeding to eat his brain. Chapin claims that the eating of the brain was a mutual agreement between the two and claimed insanity. This guy brings a whole new meaning to the word hangry.
That's all we have for this week for Shake My Head News. I'm Simone.
And I'm Brooke. See you next time.
On Tuesday, March 22nd at 3:30 p.m., the baseball team will host Worcester State. Then at 7 p.m., the men's lacrosse team faces Amherst College. Also at 7 p.m., the men's volleyball team competes against conference foe Lesley University in the McDonald Gymnasium. Good luck, Gulls, and protect the nest.
And that's all we have for today. I'm Eric Mangrum.
And I'm Brianna Marr. Thanks for watching.